Seth Rollins is attacked by a fan on Monday Night Raw. Charlotte Flair comments on rumors of her planning to leave WWE, and Bray Wyatt's first appearance post-WWE release is announced. What's up, everyone? I'm A.S.H, and there's a lot to talk about in today's Sportskeeda Wrestling WWE News Roundup. Never miss brand new content by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Seth Rollins attacked by a fan on Monday Night Raw. Seth Rollins' night took a weird turn when a fan decided to jump the rails and tackle the Messiah on this week's Raw. Following Seth Rollins' incredible performance at Survivor Series, leading Team Raw to a victory over SmackDown, he was slated to face fellow competitor Finn Balor in singles competition. However, the match didn't happen as Rollins committed a vicious assault on the former Universal Champion. Seth Rollins headed up the ramp, celebrating his beatdown on Balor. He was attacked by a fan who was present inside the Barclays Center. The fan jumped the barricade and surprised Rollins and the referee, following him up the ramp. The Raw announcers team didn't know what to do either, and they ignored the incident and just continued to discuss the Rollins-Balor segment that just took place. The Messiah fought off the overzealous fan with the help of WWE officials and local security teams. The fan in question was escorted out of the building. WWE has now issued a statement following the unfortunate fan attack on Seth Rollins on tonight's edition of Raw, saying, quote, "WWE takes the safety of its performers very seriously. The individual who attacked Seth Rollins has been turned over to the NYPD and will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law." End quote. This is not the first time Seth Rollins has had to deal with such a situation. The Messiah was confronted by a fan on an episode of Raw in Corpus Christi, Texas. The fan was wearing a helmet and rushed to the ring while Rollins was cutting a promo. The former Universal Champion was able to shove the fan away just before security apprehended him. It was later reported that the crazy WWE fan even bit a member of security, and he was eventually arrested by law enforcement. WWE legend wants to renew an Attitude Era rivalry with Jeff Hardy. Edge is interested in one more match with Jeff Hardy in WWE, and the latter is keen on it as well. Hardy and Edge were part of two iconic tag teams during the Attitude Era, which brought tag team wrestling to the forefront. The Hardy Boys and Edge and Christian had a number of duels and entertained fans with their high-flying, death-defying moves. In a recent interview with Sport Bible, Hardy revealed a recent conversation with Edge where the Hall of Famer talked about renewing the rivalry, saying, quote, "Actually, last month I spoke to Edge, and I think he said something, I think we gotta do it one more time. Totally. Even in the Rumble last year, I didn't last no time. I was in and out, and he won the Rumble. I had said beforehand that it would be cool if me and Edge had this face-off, just for a moment because of our history. As long as he keeps his health and I keep mine, that's another big match." End quote. The last time Edge and Jeff Hardy were in a singles match was in 2009 when they faced off in a match on SmackDown. Jeff Hardy has a few dream matches lined up for himself in WWE in the future, including one with the Universal Champion Roman Reigns. Hardy has never been in the same ring as Reigns in the past. The WWE legend is also interested in matches with Raw stars like Finn Balor and Seth Rollins in the future. Charlotte Flair comments on rumors of her planning to leave WWE. Charlotte Flair is in no hurry to leave WWE and explains why she intended to stay in the company. Flair has had a Hall of Fame worthy career in WWE and is the most successful female superstar in the company's history. Since signing with Vince McMahon's promotion in 2012, the current SmackDown Women's Champion has won 15 singles titles in total. While speaking on the Masked Man show, the Queen said she's worked too hard to climb up the WWE ladder and has not interested in leaving the promotion anytime soon. Flair has been a critical player in the growth of the women's division in WWE and has been part of several important moments in the company's history. Speculation regarding her exit from the company grew after her father Ric Flair's recent release from WWE. The Queen has done it all in WWE. Charlotte has won several titles, broke numerous barriers, and even main evented WrestleMania. But she's not done yet as she plans to continue her WWE career. Last month, there was some tension regarding Flair's WWE future as things went awry in her segment with Becky Lynch on SmackDown. That led to her getting heat backstage in WWE as per some reports. It remains to be seen if any WWE rivals can get Flair to leave the company and accept a new challenge. Rhea Ripley and Nikki A.S.H. lose their tag team championships. This week's episode of Raw witnessed the fallout from Survivor Series and featured a ton of matches. One such match featured Rhea Ripley and Nikki A.S.H. defending their women's tag team championships against the surprising team of Queen Zelina and Carmella. Zelina and Carmella shocked the crowd at Barclays with arguably the biggest upset of the night. They defeated Ripley and Nikki to become the new women's tag team champions. Of the 4 superstars involved in the match, 3 have previously been world champions. But it was a special night for Zelina as this was her first title win in WWE, and fans on social media showed their appreciation. After getting released from her contract in 2020, Zelina was rehired by the company and made her surprise return on the July 2nd episode of SmackDown. Vega would then be drafted into the Red brand as part of the 2021 WWE Draft. After becoming the first ever Queen's Crown winner at Crown Jewel a few months ago in Saudi Arabia, and now winning the women's tag team titles, it looks like WWE has big things planned for La Muñeca in the future. Bray Wyatt's first appearance post-WWE release announced. Bray Wyatt has been advertised to appear at WrestleCon 2022, which will happen during WrestleMania 38 weekend. Many consider Wyatt's release from WWE to be the most shocking one of the year. The former Universal Champion seemed to be a merchandise mover and was over with the fans in a big way. WrestleCon revealed on Twitter that Bray Wyatt will make an appearance at WrestleCon 2022 in Dallas, Texas. Bray Wyatt recently responded to reports at the end of October, which stated that many within WWE felt internally that he deserved to be fired. While Wyatt was one of the WWE's most popular superstars worldwide, there seemed to be a major creative conflict between him and the higher-ups. The conflict reportedly got to the point where Vince McMahon didn't have respect for him anymore. Wyatt took to Twitter and said everyone would know his side of the story very soon. Despite his WWE non-compete clause coming to an end, Bray Wyatt seems to be in no particular hurry to sign up for a new promotion. In all likeliness, he's taking time off and is currently working on a Hollywood movie project. Wyatt was considered a generational talent at one point whose potential was constantly squandered. Most fans feel that either AEW or Impact Wrestling would be a good fit for the former Universal Champion. Thanks for watching today's Sportskeeda Wrestling WWE News Roundup. For exclusive content that you never want to miss, you gotta subscribe to our YouTube channel and smash that notification bell so you never miss whenever we drop brand new content. Follow us on all social media and download the Sportskeeda app for the most up-to-date stories in the world of wrestling.